Hi guys, this is Lwandile Zonke from Forex Chasers, the author of Overcoming Struggles of a Township Boy. And on this video, we are going to share with you guys on how we got to work with Lesiba Mothupi. It's quite an interesting one. The first time I came across Lesiba was on Top South African Trader YouTube channel by Lwandile Zonke. So as I was watching this interview, something struck me about this young man. And that was the first time, I went to follow him. There was just something different about him from most South African Forex traders. So I followed him on his Instagram and I subscribed on his YouTube channel. That's when I started consuming, his content. But at the time I was busy, with my own hustles and stuff, motivating high school learners, pushing extra classes for them. And eventually I got to release this book titled Overcoming Struggles of a Township Boy. Now, when I released this book, I got a lot of positive feedback on the people that have read this book. So I just wanted, this book to touch as many lives as I possibly can. So I had strategies in place on how I was going to move this book. And some of the strategies that I had was to move the book through the people that I look up to. So I made a list of quite a number of influencers. Your Lesiba Mothupi, your FX Codes, your DJ Spoo, and all these guys that I look up to. I made a list of them. Then, then I started posting. I remember this one time, I recorded a video. Now remember, I studied these guys. I studied all of them. DJ Spoo, Lesiba Mothupi, FX Codes, and all of them. I studied them. So this one time, I just started recording a video. And in the background, I was playing Forex Chasers theme song. That started with $1 and a Dream by Big Mill. Now I was playing that song, shooting my book, recording my book, and I was promoting Forex Chasers as well as FX Codes. Like, hey guys, if you want to start with Forex trading, then these are the two legitimate Forex trading institutions that you should look into. I was promoting these guys' brands, Forex Chasers and FX Codes. At the very same time, I was promoting my book as well. And my book was open in the section that speaks about Forex trading, right? So I posted this on Instagram and FX Codes reposted it. That was when Lesiba DM'd me. That was when Lesiba discovered me. He DM'd me, but he DM'd me to ask about the publishing procedure. Like, hey bro, I would like to ask about, the whole publishing procedure. And I couldn't believe it, guys, when he reached out to me. I had to go check the number of followers, just to confirm if this is the real Lesiba, because we all know that there's a lot of scammers out there who's pretending to be Lesiba. So I didn't even know how to respond, so I took my time, maybe 2 to 3 minutes. I didn't want to seem too excited or too desperate. So I responded to him. I said, look, man, thanks for reaching out, and I'll most definitely share with you, the whole steps on how you can publish a book and everything else. Like, yeah, so could you please tell me? So I told him, look, can you complete or finish off this conversation on WhatsApp? He's like, okay, cool. You can just give me your number. So I gave him a number. I didn't even believe that, he was going to text me. I gave him a number, then he texted me like, hey bro, this is the Lesiba Mothupi. So can you talk about the steps of the procedure of publishing? I was like, no, my king, look, I'll give you each and everything you need. I'll tell you everything that you need to know. And I'll even go as far as writing or completing the book for you for free. And I was willing to do it, guys, for free. You understand what I'm trying to say? So he was so good, because the reason why I said I was offering to do this for him, because I know how busy he is. So I wanted to take some burden off him. So he was like, yo, I'll be very happy, man. And obviously there are things that I've never shared on public platforms that I would also like you to take note of. So yeah, guys. And after then, he told me that I should also get your book and maybe do a review after I've done reading it on my YouTube channel. Yo, guys, I was so happy. I was like, I couldn't believe it, because this was one of the things that I was going to ask from him. So and after that, there was just silence from him. There was just silence for like a week or two. Now I was worried. I was getting worried now. Like, why is he not in touch? But I could also notice that he was not only silent to me. He was not only silent to me, but he was also not posting. But just before I texted him like, hey bro, are you still up for what you spoke about? I saw him posting a video on YouTube, opening up his offices. So it started to make sense to me as to why he was quiet, because he was busy opening up his offices. Like, yo, this guy really works. And guys, I was so inspired by this guy, and after he opened up his offices, I then texted him and I asked him, when should I send the book? Because now he was quiet. He was no longer asking me about the book. So I asked him, when should I send the book, courier the book to you? He's like, anytime, brother. And he gave me his address, and I couriered the book to him. I didn't wait for him to buy the book. I just couriered for free, because I just wanted him to get the book. After that, after 2 days, he received the book. Like, hey, yo, bro, I received the book. Then he posted it on Insta. And from then onwards, he was quiet again. Like, hey, because now I want him to do a review, but at the very same time, I don't want to nag him. I don't want to seem as if, I'm desperate, because you understand what I'm trying to say. So I was going to wait upon him. The next thing, a few days later, he posts like on WhatsApp as well as on Instagram that he's looking for a PA. I was like, hi, my king, look no further, I got you. Then he asked, don't you have a full-time job? I was like, no, I'm not employed, I'm just, pushing my own hustles, but I can do this thing for you. So it's like, okay, cool. Where are you based? I'm based in Eastern Cape. I'm all the way from Eastern Cape, guys, from a town called Lwandile, just close to PE. I was like, I'm based in Eastern Cape, but if you are going to need me there, I'm willing to relocate. It's like, okay, cool. Just sort out your accommodation issue. Then I asked him, where are you guys based? Then he told me, we are based at this, specific place. When I searched, guys, and looking for accommodations, like, yo, the rent is too much, it's too expensive. But then I didn't want this opportunity, to just slip, through my fingers. So I was like, okay. A few days later, he asked me, hey bro, did you sort out the accommodation issue? And I was like, yeah, I got a place. And I was lying, guys, at the time. I haven't gotten a place yet. I know no one in Gauteng. I've never been to Gauteng, but this was a risk that I was willing to take, So after then, I just came here. I took that leap of faith, I just traveled all the way from the Eastern Cape, Lwandile in PE, and I came to Gauteng. But by God's grace, I managed to get a place, I didn't even ask him, can I just stay at your place up until I find my own place? I didn't even ask him, money for rent, but at the moment I got here, everything started working out on its own, So it's quite an interesting one, because when I made a list of these guys, I was saying, just last year, I was saying, one of these guys will know me. And just that one post, that one post of my book, it opened up other doors that I was not even aware existed, So yeah, today, last year I was just posting and just hoping, praying for him to recognize me. And today I'm here, as his PA, today I get to share ideas with him in his office. As well as about refereeing, and a lot is happening, guys. So it's such an inspiring one. So yeah, I do believe in the law of attraction. So that's how I got to work with Lesiba Mothupi. Thanks, guys.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Tramayne, your Forex Chasers mentor. And in today's video, like you heard, we're actually going to be going into how we got to work with Lesiba Mothupi. So going into the backstory of how I eventually got introduced into the Forex Chasers. So I was working my 9 to 5 in a construction job, And obviously I was looking for ways to create some sort of passive income, and that was through trading. So I eventually came across Lesiba Mothupi through all of his YouTube videos and stuff like that. Then I eventually ended up signing up to become a 2.0 course member. And essentially after I did that, I felt like I had it all together, and I eventually quit my job in December of 2019. And so I spent the whole year of 2020 essentially just trading and learning the craft on my own. And then I eventually decided that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna become a part of this dude's group, and I'm gonna get whatever information that I can from this dude, and I'm gonna make this thing work. And so I was a 2.0 member in the course, learning the course material, and I would say that that was my preparation for the opportunity. I had no idea that Lesiba Mothupi would be expanding the Chasers. I had no idea that he would also need staff as well. But I guess on my part, my job was to actually be prepared that when the opportunity actually did present itself, I was prepared, I had the knowledge, I had the skill set, I had all of that stuff. And so, long story short, guys, a while ago, I think it was towards the end of last year, I did see in the group where Lesiba Mothupi actually posted and asked his own members. So he started with the inner circle first, and essentially he asked for people to kind of send in their CVs and to see who's basically best equipped for the role that he was looking to fill. So I did come through for the interview. The interview went okay, but I wasn't so convinced at the interview, like the emotions and all of that stuff. Really, I was just waiting for everything to actually materialize before I actually fell into that headspace of, yes, I am actually part of the Chasers now. So yes, guys, came to the interview went well, went home. Essentially, I had a very nice Christmas gift last year, because I think it was the 21st of December when I actually got the email confirming that yes, I did get the job. I was super excited about that, guys, and here I am actually working for the Chasers as a FX Chasers trader, as FX Chasers mentor and analyst as well. So guys, I guess to kind of just give you guys something to hold on to with this whole session and with this backstory is that you do actually need to prepare before the opportunities come, because when these opportunities do come and you're essentially not prepared, then the opportunities just leave you and they move to the next person. So you never know what opportunities are going to be there. All that I can say, guys, is prepare and make sure that you are personally the best version that you can be of yourself, so that when these opportunities do come up, you're there to grab them and you've already built the skill set, you've already got the technicals, you've got everything down so that this opportunity doesn't pass you by. So I'm so happy that you guys actually stayed till the end of this YouTube video. If you have stayed till the end of this YouTube video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We're gonna be posting a hell of a lot of valuable content, guys. Even these small backstories have something so important for you guys to hold on to as inspiring, profitable traders. So we're glad that you guys enjoyed. Thanks for staying till the end of this YouTube video, and peace out from the Chasers.